Hello everybody. How is everybody? Happy Friday. It is so Friday. It's so Friday. It's a great day for war. It is a great day for war, let me tell you. Maybe every day is a good day for clan war. Um, but I'm thinking it's a great day for clan war. So what's going on here? I am just getting set up. This war just started. This is a playoff match. The Top Warriors Cup Top Warriors Cup round of 32. So first round of the playoffs that's happening right now. This is the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS versus FWAAE, which I do not know what this means. They are clearly a Russian clan from my negotiations with them. But I don't know what FWAAE stands for. This is indeed their logo that I have on my overlay. So they have a logo. But I don't know anything about FWAAE other than that they also made it into the playoffs of the Top Warriors Cup. So yeah, welcome everybody to the stream. Trying to make sure that I have everything all set up on all of my zones. That's yesterday. Where's today? I'm supposed to be live on my Facebook page, but it looks like I'm not live on my Facebook page. So I wonder why that is. Well, let's refresh it and see if maybe it's live and it doesn't know that it's live. Oh, there we go. It's live. It just didn't know it was live. Alright, so let's scroll down to where I could have a chat comment. If somebody wanted to chat with me, they could find it. I still haven't figured out these interfaces very much. There we go. I'll like my own video and we'll see if we get any chat comments. There we go. I've initiated a chat feed around my live feed there. And we don't have anybody chatting on Twitch yet. And YouTube, why can I not figure out where the chat comments go on YouTube? Like, why does it look like there aren't any chat comments on YouTube? Hello, JFlow0004. How are you? Okay, live chat. All messages are visible. Well, how am I supposed to leave a message, though? Oh, here, I'll say something. I guess I could say something. All right, we got it. We are live on a bunch of places. So that is fantastic for me. I think. Hopefully you're not hearing things you shouldn't be hearing. Okay, we're good. Good. So what do we have here? We have the Top Warriors Cup playoff match between ScoRpioNMoNkeyS and FWAAE that I don't know much about except for that they're in Moscow, or they're at least on the Moscow time zone. So who do we have in our lineup today? We have Huts, we have Zimix, we have Joey Outlaw, and we have Superman, who are all from the US. And to top it off, we have the chosen one, Toby from Switzerland. So this is mostly a US-based squad. Our squads for Top Warriors Cup were kind of assembled. I don't know, I just started putting teams together. And so this team seemed to gel pretty well. It's been a good team. And obviously made it into the playoffs. So this is this is our first time playing in Top Warriors Cup, and it's pretty exciting to be in the playoffs. So we're happy about that. What do I know about any of these players? Zimix is like Twitch popular and does things like plays Mafia a lot. I'm pretty sure that Joey Outlaw is a multi-esport player and that he plays some things other than just Clash of Clans. Toby, the chosen one, I often tell him that he is a mile wide and an inch deep because he has like 1 billion accounts. Pancito Jacob, you know Zim, huh? See, I told you he's Twitch famous, right? He's Twitch famous. He's all over Twitch. He's like a fixture in Twitch streams, I think. So that's Zimmy. And this might be his first tournament with the Monkeys. I mean, we're in playoffs, so it's been a number of weeks, but he's a relatively more recent addition to the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS roster, so it's one of his first. And then we have Superman, who has had historically low defenses and really kick-ass hits. So it'd be great if Superman would get those defenses up so it wasn't always at the bottom of the map. Second. This is the second tournament? That could be. That could be. So, anyway, that's who we have on our roster for today. Now, this particular tournament does not have any attack times. So, pretty much everybody can attack whenever they want to. And sometimes this team is super, super mean to me, and they play it like a Trojan War. Which is like super, super irritating when I'm sitting here talking for an hour waiting to stream something, and then I can't like watch them all at the same time. And then I've got this like streamer code of ethics that pretty much says I should show all of the live hits, but replays only over the triples. And, you know, the problem is, of course, if they're all hitting at the same time, there might be a live hit because I can't watch more than one at a time, but I don't really want to re-show it as a replay because it wasn't a triple, and it's so irritating. So if you know any of these guys, tell them not to Trojan War it, because that's just mean. It's just plain mean. Meanness. Mean to the streamer. So, it's Friday afternoon here. Pancito Jacob, where are you? Is it Friday afternoon for you also? If you guys are... Hard times here with some... Tell monkeys not to attack... I know, Raj. Tell the monkeys not to attack at the same time. Hard time is showing up with a new emote. Like, what is this hype love emote you have there, HT? That is a little suspicious. You've got all kinds of hype yikes, hype love, and hype yikes. You're all, HT's all hyped up. Are you all hyped up because of the fact that we have a team? Actually, we have two teams in the playoffs for the Top Warriors Cup. And if we happen to win with both of them in the round of 32, they'll face each other in the round of 16. So we'll see if they both win or not. I'm not sure. Like, hey, Toby Babe, you are in war. So my friend, I there's like a request, and the request is you guys need to not do a Trojan War because it's really hard for me to stream a Trojan War. Well, Toby Babe, there was some discussion about getting on voice. My guess is if you would all just get on voice, you could negotiate for the bases. There are no attack times. No attack times. So you may hit whenever you want. So, that's the whole deal, is you can hit whenever you want. It's mean to the streamer to do a Trojan War. It's just like there could be nothing more aggressive as a clan to do to your streamer than have a Trojan War. That's right. As soon as the enemy drops the queen. Hard times got a little bit of a beef with you, Toby. I'm just saying, there's a little bit of a rub here you got to worry about with hard time. So there was discussion about getting on voice, Toby. I don't know if that happened. Last time they didn't even attack your base. You know, I think that maybe what I'm going to do is pull up the... Uh-oh, what's going on here? I am going to pull up the Top Warriors Cup bracket so that you guys can see where we're at in this bracket. Let me find the playoff bracket. That's what I've decided I'm going to do. Well, we wait for a second here. That's not it. Spins results. Where the heck is the playoff? Sometimes there's like servers where it's just really hard to find the thing that you know you should be able to find. Like how hard can it be to find? Should it be to find the playoff bracket? It shouldn't be hard, right? It should be easy. Hello, thanks for the follow, Lucas Antunes. Did I get that right? Lucas Antunes. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Creek is here. Hey, Creek, how are you? Last time they didn't even attack your base. Do I remember? Is that the one where there was a disconnect and we won like 9-8 and the opponent had a disconnect and it was like the saddest thing that ever happened? You're doing fantastic. Oh, that's awesome, Creek. Are you like all wired up for your big tournament, Creek? They were afraid of your base. I think they had a disconnect. You know, I know that that's hard to believe, but all right. What group were we? I gotta find our group. Not C. There's lots of groups. D. Okay, I'm gonna share my PC screen. There's nobody hitting at the moment. You're from Brazil. Well, hello there, Lucas Antunes from Brazil. It's nice to meet you. You're waiting for Chosen to get attacked. You are, because you'd like to see him, you'd like to call it early. Hey, D-Money. D-Money. Like, you were in this lineup, and then you weren't, like, I did this new thing this time because I get tired of having to scramble around for subs at the last second and then have somebody show up. So what I did is there were 6 people who RSVP'd that they could show up, and I said the first 5 in clan get the spots. And all of a sudden I had 5, but D-Money wasn't one of them. So D-Money, you better be ready for the next war, because you're in the next one that starts in an hour. Hard Time doesn't have faith in your base. That's not it. It's that Hard Time has, like, he's like unhappy because once on one base somebody dropped their queen. Like, the first troop they dropped was their queen, and you said, oh, this is crushed. You thought you'd be able to... Okay, well, it worked out okay then, D-Money. I was feeling bad because it feels like I've been benching you, like, not purposely often lately. And so I was feeling bad. But if you weren't out on time, then I don't have to feel bad. But you can be ready for the next one. So... But did it turn out to be true? I can't remember. Okay, so here's the bracket. This is like the Top Warriors Cup bracket playoff schedule. So this is Group A, which we're not in. Okay, this is Group B, which we're not in. This is Group C, which we're not in. Here's Group D. Group D, we're not in. Group E. Oh, we're not in Group E. All right, Group F. There we are. So you can see Group F, we are, this team that we're playing right now is the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS 2. So it's this 4th one shown on the bottom, or in the middle here, playing FWAAE. So the winner of this match goes into this box. And then at the top, we've got our ScoRpioNMoNkeyS 1 team playing this other clan. And so, you know, it's possible that we end up with a monkey on monkey round of 16. This top one is J off. This K2. That's J off. There are so many groups, Creek, but it's really just that they, for some reason, it's just 32. They just put them onto different pages, and so they're only lining them up on the left. So that's all it is. It just looks different. So I can't read Russian. That's what this one is. Oh, you're talking about this one. Okay, well, we wouldn't meet them for a while. We would meet them to win F, but Chanakya has to play BB. Yes, SCM 1 and 2 could face each other. If we win this, if ScoRpioNMoNkeyS 2, which is the one you're looking at right now, wins, and then our ScoRpioNMoNkeyS 1 wins, the next war at round of 16 would be between the two of them. So there we go. So that is what the bracket looks like. You have to be... It's pretty fun. Oh, damn. Oh, it's okay. It is quite all right. I mean, that's kind of what you get for putting... What happened here to my Elgato? There we go. That's kind of what you get for putting multiples... Like, you shouldn't... I mean, you know, we put multiples into the same tournament, and the tournaments... Like, they shouldn't really have to pay attention to that, you know? I don't think. Okay, why is my little thing... My, like... window is gross. My window's gross here. I don't know how to fix my window. Oh man, this window, I'm having trouble with my window. Why is that border? They're supposed to be, oh, because I'm on the wrong thing. Duh. There we go. I was on the wrong one. No wonder it was a mess. All right, let's see. If ScoRpioNMoNkeyS 2 versus 1, then you should all 1 star on purpose, and then those have it 5-5 win on percentage. No, I don't think so. I actually think that if we did anything at all to manipulate that result, it would violate fair play kind of rules. And one of the things that I really don't want is I don't want these tournaments to start saying we can only have one team in these tournaments, you know? Because then you have to go incognito and you have to name them something else, and you know, and I don't really want the tournaments to do that. It's just easier and better if we're kind of upfront about having multiple teams in, but I don't really want to violate any kind of fair play protocols. I don't want to be throwing wars, and if you decide we're all going to just 1 star and win on percent, yeah, that's manipulating results in a way that I can't take. So sorry to rain on your parade there, Toby babe, but I'm not on the same page with you on that. Just not on the same page. So this is a pretty exciting war. D Money has the eyeballs. You've got some recruitment. D Money says all good, got some recruitment. D Money has been, let me tell you, a machine lately trying out the new recruits. We get new people that come to the server and they want to try out, and D Money is all over it. Well, Toby babe, you could just get on voice and tell somebody else to take the AIDS base. But actually, I'm pretty sure that you can handle it. If anybody can handle it, it's you. I mean, I know that since... Oh, but see, you're not in it. See, Joey and Zim and Huts all have back-to-back wars in 2 different tournaments. And so they are in competition for who's going to get the spot to play in the next one. And I told them whoever did the best gets the spot to play. So they're in competition. That's why they left you the bad base, is because they have to, you know, they all need to put up some good numbers if they want to play again. That's what I think. So this is a Top Warriors Cup. I see I have a bunch of viewers that just showed up. So Top Warriors Cup playoff round of 32. ScoRpioNMoNkeyS versus FWA. AE, which I don't know much about them except that they are in Moscow, or they may not be in Moscow. They're on the Moscow time zone anyway, and all negotiations were translated through Google Translator. So I have to give a big shout out to Google Translator. I mean, how hard would some of this stuff be without those tools? Oh my gosh. So on the ScoRpioNMoNkey side, we are deploying today Huts, Mr. Huts himself, Zimmy, the Twitch famous social animal, we'll call him that, Outlaw, who used to be Joey and is Joey Outlaw, who used to have really, really, really low defenses and has seemingly upgraded those, and now he's not quite so bad. And then we have Toby Babe, the Chosen One, who is also, I want to say that he's Twitch popular, but I'd rather say that he's a mile wide and an inch deep, because that's really more truthful. And then we have a Superman, who now has the lowest defenses since Joey doesn't anymore. And High Powerhouse. How's Powerhouse? You know, hard times missing you, Powerhouse. So Powerhouse, I've been thinking about you lately because the roster lock deadlines for the No Dip League are coming up. And so that kind of means that competition could be kicking in sometime. And you know, they just announced the next season signups for CWL esports, and so I don't know, Elite can't be that far behind. So Powerhouse, I've been thinking about you. Captain Rocket. OP Builder is not in this lineup. This is our ScoRpioNMoNkeyS -2 lineup for the Top Warriors Cup. The ScoRpioNMoNkeyS, he is in the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS -1 lineup. And both of them are in the playoffs. And if both teams win at the round of 32, they play each other at the round of 16. So, you hope there are no time conflicts between NDL and CWL Elite. Well, CWL Elite, if I recall correctly, is at a dictated time, which is like a Sunday, if I believe, or at least it was in the last season. And I'm pretty sure NDL is a weekly negotiated. So we should be able to manage those two things without too much time conflict. That's my hope, Toby. Is VDub on the NDL Master roster? Not yet. I have a list of roster changes to make. Would you like me? I mean, I have to go through and audit that because the roster lock it's like another week out or something. So I need to go through and do an audit on that master. But I can add. Actually, HT, what I was going to do is I was going to talk to you about that before I submit any of the roster changes. Because right now they're free. They're pre-season, so I can submit changes, but they're free in terms of actions. So, let's see. Toby says, if you want to do good in CWL Elite, it's arguably the toughest because we need a way for everyone to run good bases. Yes, we do. Now, CWL Elite's 15, I think it's a 15v15, isn't it? It's not, so the NDL thing is, I think it's a 25v25, and the CWL, I think, is a 15. Oh, Elite is a 25-25? Okay. Then I can't, maybe, I don't know if we can do that. Maybe, can we do that? Sheesh, yeah, we can do that. We have enough accounts to do that. You can get Powerhouse building accounts. He'll be fine. That kind of competition is right up his alley. So anyway, here we are. We are now 23 minutes into the war, and there has been nary a hit. This particular format has no format for timing other than that all 10 hits have to be done by the time that clock runs down to 0. So I don't know when any excitement is going to happen. And we have Pavu here. Pavu, who also is famous. Although I might say perhaps more infamous. We'll see. We'll see if Pavu wants to be famous or infamous today. Yes, Toby doesn't need luck because Toby has skills. Although Toby is kind of concerned about the base that he has to hit. So we need to have a little bit of empathy for poor Toby. That's what I think. Creek, are you all like wired? You have like a big 1v1 competition on Sunday. Is that right? Or Saturday? I saw the posting. But I have to admit that I kind of failed to take notes. So one of the things, Creek, this is a busy weekend for tournaments. I mean, there's a lot of tournaments this weekend. So, whoa, we got a hit. We have attacker number 1 from FWA, who is going to have a try on Huts. Hey, Kudakan, how are ya? Attacker number 1 from FWA with a hybrid army. Starting out with a queen walk. It does not appear that there are any jumps, there are no quakes, there are no wall breakers. So we are simply starting this out with a queen walk. The queen walk up against that single inferno is making me squeamish. I'm getting squeamish about that. Maybe I should not be getting squeamish, but she's gonna go down fast. Oh! Perhaps attacker number 1 is smarter than I am with his queen. Check that out. That was pretty fancy. Those were some fancy moves by attacker number 1. So the clan castle is coming out and is poisoned. We got a witch and a couple of ice golems in there. That will just take a long time to work through. And now we're going to blimp. So I would appear we are going to blimp the Town Hall out. He's getting a lot of, like that, a single Inferno and a Scatter and the Clan Castle down with his queen. Her ability is now popped. So the Town Hall did go down with a Yeti bomb. And in comes Hogs, Miners, and Warden, Champ. Queen is dead, so the healers are going to float right on over here. I don't really ever want to call it early, and you especially don't want to call it early when Hard Time's watching. But this just seems like it's going to get smushed. So let's just see if, you know, if we're right here about this. If I'm right about this getting smushed. This looks smushed. Like, that was a really nice queen walk. I mean, I like it was bold as hell with that walk on that single Inferno. But this is looking to me like there might be some, although 37, he still has his champ ability, but she's getting low. I don't think there's still miners. How many miners are left? I don't know, they're getting low. Champ is, I mean, our champ is going to take that other champ down, I think. Her ability is used. The single Inferno's still up. 16 seconds? Is there enough time? Is this a time fail? Is this more than a time fail? I think that this is a defense. Now, I thought that was going to triple. You heard me call it early. So I was remiss in calling it early, but that was a really nice try, attacker number 1 from FWA. Very nice try. Didn't quite get the job done. 89%, nothing to be ashamed about though. So good. I don't know. That was the first lob from FWA. So maybe ScoRpioNMoNkeyS will answer. It did. See, Pavu and I were together. We thought that was a trip. And then it did not get to be a trip. He placed a dumb minion. I didn't notice that. You see the pic of the super baby drag. I did not see any pic of a super baby drag. If you call all of them early, then they won't ever 3-star. Is that how it is? So you can, like, call it early and it's like a jinx? You played them in round 1 of the Fury Cup, Pavu? Was that, you're on the, you're on Shide's Tesla team. Touch My Tesla, right? Lucas? Hello, Lucas? Lucas, Captain Rocket was here asking why you're not on the roster. So, you know, just saying. Oh, hey, we got another hit. We have attacker number 5 from FWA, which appears like probably Nikita is the name. Probably. And attacker number 5 is going to do a lava loon. Now, the blimp went in and a hound, so I guess that's like the Coco Hound idea. Is that right? And blimped. Is that electroned? Droning out the middle? Coco Hound with an electron. Now, did they get the value they wanted out of that? We still have 3 air defenses, 2 scatter shots, 3 infernos standing. The queen is still up. The royal champ is still up. I don't know if they got everything they wanted out of that drop. What do you think? Bad boy Lucas. You know that he is a bad boy. Coco Hound is the new meta. I've heard that. You didn't test a Coco Hound blimp electron? Well, okay. Hard Time, this is crushed. Hard Time has been waiting like a week and a half to say that, Toby babe. This is crushed. I swear, a week and a half. Alright, so we still have some loons. They're kind of clumped up. Maybe that's okay? I don't know. I have trouble calling the, you guys know I have trouble calling the loon hits, because they always look like they're dead and then they're alive, or they look like they're alive and then they're dead. Because right now I'm looking at this thinking it's dead. It's pretty dead. Okay, that's dead. Alright, nice try, Nikita. You found an attack meta that Toby had not tested, which is a Coco Hound Blimp Electron. So, Toby Babe, your base defended against Coco Hound Blimp Electron. This is crushed. The scatter. There were 2 scatters, I know. The base is so burnt. HT. HT, you're like poking it right in the gut. You guys are funny. Alright, so this was a nice try by Nikita, and Nikita is actually able to get a fair amount of extra percent here with these minions. I mean, this, like, the main troop push was done at 50 something, and we're in the 70s now, so that's a fairly good recovery on the percent by Nikita. I'm pretty sure HT's impersonating you, Toby. I don't think he's impersonating Lucas. You're not dumb, you're dumb. Okay, I don't understand what Toby's saying at all, but that's okay. Well, Toby, your base is burned, but it is not crushed. It has defended admirably against the Coco Hound Blimp Electron. Autocorrect. All right. So we're 2 hits in. 2 hits in, both from FWA. Both doubles. One was the 89% double by attacker number 1 on Huts. The other was the 75% double by attacker number 5 on Toby. So we have had a little bit, we're off to a start here in this war. What do I mean burnt? I don't know. That's just always what you say about every base, Toby. No matter what. Like, I wonder how long it has been since I streamed a war that didn't involve Toby telling me there was at least one or 2 or 5 bases that were burnt. And yet they defend. Go attack, Yobi. It's because it's true. Oh. Well, I think we should, we need to reclassify the word burnt then and not necessarily have it be a pejorative. Because you always use it like it's a pejorative, but if a base keeps on defending, then why would we give it a pejorative burnt? Are you burnt, Lucas? It's Friday. I'm not burnt. I am. And we have a back-to-back wars. So we have this Top Warriors Cup war, and then we have a Clash Masters League Facebook esports war just kind of right on the tail end of it that'll spin in about 45 minutes. So I'm like geeked up for a great afternoon of ScoRpioNMoNkeyS action here. And so far, we've had 2 solid hits from FWA here, but nothing yet that I go, oh shit, we're out of luck. It just seems like we might be able to hang in there with these guys. You want a war. I know you do, Captain Rocket. Hey, thanks for the cheering there, Captain Rocket. I appreciate that. Lucas, you get to war. Like you, my friend, have a big war tomorrow. I hope you are ready for the big war. Because tomorrow, Lucas will be playing in the No Crying Cup, which is a big war. No, he may not spin a random. Toby Babe, that's an evil thought. Evil thought. So yes, Lucas needs to make sure he's ready for the No Crying Cup tomorrow. We have a big war tomorrow, and it's up in the No Crying Cup against Zombie Doom. And we would really very much like to beat Zombie Doom in the No Crying Cup tomorrow. You're always ready. Man. Can you get Toby ready is the question. Can you get Toby ready to hit base 3? I think that would be a good thing. You can leverage your skills into Toby. All right, monkeys. They've thrown us. They've gone twice. It would be polite at this point for us to give an answer, for us to, put up our first best effort. It would be polite for the monkeys to do a hit. And I know that in general, we wouldn't think about the monkey as necessarily being a polite creature. That, like, when monkeys get all geeked up, they run around screaming and throw poop at each other. So let's focus on the scorpion part of this, where we've got the stinger. And that stinger, it's like ready, 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 ready. So let's think about that for a second. Instead of about the monkey throwing poop, let's think about the scorpion tail. Yes, let's go. I agree. I'm waiting. I'm ready. HT. Hey, Paul 180380. How are you, 180380? You have a plan, Yeti Smash. That sounds not at all like your kind of a plan. You don't like the Yeti Smash plan? You should give it to somebody else who likes Yeti Smashing. Rocket. Hi. Pavu has redeemed highlighted messages for, I guess that's emojis. I don't even know how that works. But thanks, Pavu. I think that's a good thing to redeem highlighted messages. Wing it is not a plan. That is true. Pancito Jacob, hello. Hard time? Spamming the emotes. See, this is what it comes to, monkeys. If nobody hits, we have to, like, do shenanigans in the chat with emotes. So come on, monkeys. You have to stop the emote shenanigans. I am good, thank you. G1 Giovanno, thank you for the follow. Giovanno, I appreciate that. I really do. So let's see. Kudakan, yes. Oh, Hard Time is blaming Pavu. Paul, yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Paul. I think Pavu is probably deserving of blame. The infamous Pavu. It's always Pavu? Okay. I don't know. I might be giving Pavu more credit. Is that really the way it is? Is that much credit? Come on, monkeys. I want to see a hit. I do not want to see all of the hits in the last 10 minutes. It's funny. I was having a debate this morning with, I'm on the staff for the Global Clash Cup, and we're really deep into planning for season 3. And I am the one who has volunteered to manage the division that is like the speed esports division. And so we were having a debate about attack times and what should we do with the attack times? Should there be attack times? How should they be arranged? And for the idea behind these speed wars is really all about esports, and esports has to have spectators, and it is hard to spectate something with no action. So I'm a proponent for defined attack times. Let's see. ATN lost. They're human. Sure. Hard Times penis was in the Guinness Book of World Record, and then you were kicked out of the library. See, this is the problem, monkeys. If you don't attack, if we don't have anything to talk about, Hard Time starts talking about his penis. And, there just are better topics than Hard Time's penis that we should be talking about. So, Fire Gang, hello, how are you? Good to see you. But are there? I don't know. Well, I don't know. Maybe Toby. Perhaps for you, talking about Hard Time's penis is indeed the best topic of all. I was hoping to have some good Clash content myself, but see, we have to fill the gap with something, and we've already talked about Pavu, and now we're on to Hard Time's penis. And hello, and Fire Gang, who is just, like an innocent bystander to all of this. All of these shenanigans in the chat, because we have to do shenanigans because there's no attacks to show, because there's no content, because the monkeys won't hit. I mean, seriously. We're 40 minutes into the war. Like, who has not actually planned their hits? I would agree, Lucas. It's boring. See, Lucas says it's boring. He is tired of the shenanigans in the chat. He is tired of the emotes. He's tired of Hard Times Penis. You know, we need some hits. Raj says you guys are lazy. Come on, you lazy monkeys. Let's do a hit. Let's do a hit. Do I want to hear your rarely... You know, Hard Time, I think you better tell us all about the Carbon Fin War. Because, seriously, we need to talk about something. And the monkeys are not hitting. The only way the monkeys can avoid hearing about Hard Time's tremendous showing in the Carbon Fin War would be if they would do a hit. So, hey, thanks for the follow there, Jane Vuvava. I appreciate that. Kudakan, I hope they're not going Trojan because I hate being the streamer for a Trojan War. It is not fun. And Lucas, you always attack early. Lucas is he's a well. I want to make a joke, but I'm not going to make it. Forget it. Forget what I was going to even. Don't even go there with the Lucas joke. Fire Gang. As long as it isn't your penis, you're good with it. You see, Fire Gang will hear all about the Carbon Fin War. He just doesn't want to hear about Hard Times Penis. That's good. You would attack, but you would rather attack with full army comps. Okay, use that little green potion and get the job done, Toby Babe. Get it done. I should roll a dice and see who attacks now. Well, I could just say. Like, I could just dictate. Okay, I already know that Toby does not have a full army. But I think the likelihood that Joey doesn't have a full army is like 0. So I would say Outlaw should hit. Because I'm pretty sure he's ready. Toby is allergic to potions. Okay. That's a bummer for you. Superman could go ahead. Hey, Atif. How's Atif? Good to see you, Atif. Captain Rocket. Toby Babe should use his gems. I don't know. That, you know, Toby Babe's just graduating or graduated or something. He's like at this point of you know, there's an inflection point in Toby Babe's life. So we wouldn't want to tell him he had to buy gems at an inflection point. Okay, here. So see, we don't have a hit. So here we go. Hard Time had to say it, and I have to read it now. This one time in a Carbon Fin sub-war versus the best players, the very, very best players in the world. A combination of, oh, here we go. Look at that. Somebody from FWA saved us from the hard time story. We'll have to tell it afterwards. All right, we have attacker number 3 from FWA with dragons. This appears to be an Electron mass drag hit. So in goes the blimp. And the Electron is down. We've got Loons cloned. We've got an E-Drag. We are taking out a chunk of base. So now when I do this hit, the next thing I do is I drop my heroes someplace where they can get an air defense. Do you think that's what this attacker will do? The attacker is going to clear at... No, the attacker is not going to go for an air defense. The attacker is going for trash buildings and funnel setting, I'm guessing, up here with this queen and the king. Maybe hoping to drive the queen into the channel to take down the eagle. Sui heroes? Is that what's happening here? Ice Golem. Ice Golem. What's this Ice Golem gonna freeze? And dragons in from 9. Now this is not the way I would have done this, but I don't know what I'm doing with dragons. So this is an interesting hit for me at 9 o'clock. Massing those dragons in with the heroes clearing up top. So... And the warden is in with the dragons. Where did our attacker put in the champ? I've lost the champ. I think the champ might have been up at the top and is now dead, maybe? So 3 freeze spells. Attacker probably gets the town hall, but that puffer is really being a pain in the butt. But he's still got enough freezes to keep freezing the puffer. So out come the ice golems. They're going to go up there and hang out with the queen for a bit. The queen will probably go down. Yeah, is down to that scatter. Town hall is down. Last freeze now used on the puffer. We still have up an air defense and a scatter. And those Expos, I guess, are on ground. So there's not that much air defending stuff left here. See how much there's an archer tower and that scatter. Will they get enough down? Or maybe these ice golems show up and the dragons target them? Or maybe not. This is a little close. It's a little close, but I think that scatter is going to save the day for Superman's base. I think. Come on, scatter. Get that drag. Oh, that scatter's going to go down. Scatter is down. There are no defenses left. 26 seconds remaining. I think that's a triple. Fire Gang's calling it as a double, but there's just not that much left here. I think that attacker number 3 from FWA has managed a triple on Superman. That was a very nice hit. Very unexpected hit. I agree with Toby. It was kind of an insane plan, but it worked. That was a good, solid hit there. All right. I gotta scroll back up into the chat. So now while we wait for the monkeys to get off their dead asses and hit something, we will read about Hard Time, how one time in a Carbon Fin subwar versus the very best players in the world, he fresh 6 packs and he wins the overall MVP and the offensive MVP and the most improved player, and he got runner-up in defense. So you have to admit that Hard Time did quite an admirable showing in the Carbon Fin subwar. I don't really know why he's still talking about his penis. So, he wants to suey the eagle. Yeah, I guess that's what I kind of figured it out halfway through. You know, it's funny how I don't quite follow the plan sometimes. Nice angle. That was crazy. Superman defenses look. Oh, hey, we have a hit. We find. Oh, see, what is with these goddamn monkeys? All right, we're gonna watch Toby's because he's in the chat sometimes, and then we'll switch, I guess. Why would they go at the same time? Why would they do this? All right. So Toby is indeed doing Yetis. He was not excited about doing Yetis. He said the base was asking for Yetis, but he was not excited about Yetis. I would say that Toby is generally not excited about Yetis. Like, as a general rule, I kind of think Toby's a little anti-Yeti. So he blimped out that compartment that had a... What was in it besides an Inferno? Maybe just an Inferno. And a few other things. So we've got the clan castle is now popped, and the warden and the queen are over here working on it. It is a pain in the butt and taking forever. The king is setting clearing out the corner at 9 o'clock. Ice Golem. I don't know how he's going to avoid having his healers all die to that air defense. I'm worried that Toby should have spent more time planning and less time listening to us on Twitch. Okay, so he had a loon plan there, which did effectively work to protect some of the healers. I think he lost one, though. So all of his Yetis and heroes. I think he still has his champ held back. Jump over the town hall. Champ in at 9 o'clock. Champ, that multi is going to lock onto her, and there's the king right there, and a Tesla. Champ ability used very early there. So the scatters are down. He's out of spells. He still has healers up, but they... Like, are they locked onto the queen? It's hard to tell sometimes. It looks like they might be. Maybe not a lot. Maybe not enough healing there. No, I think that this is really... Toby, I don't really think this is the best hit I've ever seen out of you. It's not horrific, but it looked a little awkward. You don't like Yetis. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? Sweeper messes the attack. Alright, what do we got? What's going on here with the potatoes? We don't talk about potatoes in my chat. Um, good try. Oh, I missed the other one. Good try, Toby. And then we missed Huts. So Huts got an 80% double. So we missed that because he and Toby hit at the same time. We got an 80% and a 68%. So if we look at the war events, they've had an 89, a 75, and a 100. We've had an 80 and a 68. We are behind on percent, and we're down by a star. So let's go, Superman. Let's go. No, Fire Gang, because I had a troll once who said potato 10,000 times, and I banned it as a word. Okay, so Superman, I think, was hoping to blimp out this compartment with the single, and the blimp was baited right there, and so it is down, and Superman is not going to get the value Superman wanted out of that blimp. And Superman is going, oh shit, what am I going to do now? Because that Inferno is still up. Yeah, Toby, you've done better hits than that. That was I don't know why you would do Yetis when you hate Yetis. Alright, Superman's got a queen going in. And a baby dragon up there. That single Inferno locks onto her. I really, 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 really hate queen walking single Infernos, and I know it's like a next level pro move to be able to do it, but holy moly. It is nerve-wracking and scary. Okay, so out comes the clan castle. It appears to be targeting the healers, along with that single Inferno. Well, the queen is now down. Hybrid army going in at the town hall, poisoning on that minis on that clan castle. Minis, little things. The hogs are out, and they're kind of on this single Inferno. The royal champ is in there. This feels kind of like a mess. I would hate to say that, but it feels kind of like a mess. We are not looking very sharp 2 attacks in. It's funny to see that much base left up, and it still says it's at 63%. So I guess Superman did a really, really, really good job of clearing off all the trash on the outside. Because this is not, like, the percent is not as bad as the attack looked. Holy moly. This is a yikes. I'm sorry, Superman. I gotta tell you, this is a little bit of a yikes. I don't know. I could not understand it. So, I don't know. Good try, Superman. Oh, and we got Zimmy in too. Zimmix. Let's show why the monkeys don't suck. Zimmix with a hybrid. You blame it on Pavu. That was an oof. Flash, it looked crushed. Yeah, I know, Pabu. That's what I was saying. I was having a little bit of trouble with it. Alright, so Zimmix is queen walking. Zimmix so far is not queen walking anything that makes me sick to my stomach. You guys know that I don't ever say trash things about the opponent, but I'm going to say them about us all day long, right? That's really not very supportive and nice of me. So the clan castle is out. The poison is down. That dang hound has popped. The sweeper is pushing away the healers. It's got a couple of hogs going in on this mortar here. Okay, we've worked through the clan castle. The queen is in range of a lot of defenses here. And Zimmix has frozen at least some of them. So that'll keep her up. Black air mine on a healer there. Drops his siege barracks. So out comes the P.E.K.K.A. down here. And then the whole hybrid army with the miners and the warden and the hogs are in. I think somewhere the royal champ is in. I always lose her, and I can't seem to find her in the hit, but I think it's in there. His queen appears to still be up, so somehow she survived all of that and is with the main troop push now. got hogs in the middle, and then he's got a whole bunch of stuff on the perimeter here. I don't like how that scatter is still up. But if everything pathed good, you'd be okay. I'm just thinking that it's not going to path good. I think it's all going to swing to the outside. And I think that scatter is going to be a trouble. Well, the queen will get down that expo, but then she's gonna run out of gas. They're gonna save the scatter for last. Oh, maybe we get lucky here and the champ gets that. Yeah, champ got the scatter. That was nice. But 20 seconds. Is it enough time? Is 20 seconds enough time? 14, 12, 11. I think this is going to be a time fail. Good try though, Zim. We got something that at least looked like it could have a chance of tripling. Good try, Zimmy. All right. So we are now 4 hits from the monkeys, 3 from FWA. Monkeys are going to need to triple this out, and we're going to need to hope for another couple of defenses if we want to get back into this. So on the percent side, we got 61% for the monkeys after 4 hits, 52% for FWA after 3 hits. Good try, Zim. It was dang close. Good try. Pancito Jacob is full of yikesing today. Oh, hey, we got Joey in. All right, so Joey's just like, yeah, let's finish this off. So Joey looks like he is going to do a drag bat. And if I recall correctly, about a few seconds after the war map was released, I think Joey said, oh, drag bat on 2. So we'll have to see if he's able to execute this. He saw a drag bat right off. Has the whole army going in. The champ is taking down that Wiz Tower. He just popped a blimp in for the town hall. Dragons always look like they're suffering in the middle, don't they? Alright, will the town hall get blimped out? I think it will, yes. He did effectively grab that town hall. So he still has 3 whiz towers up, but the scatters are down. He's got 3 freeze spells. He bat bombs and freezes one of the whiz towers. Throws in some minions behind. So the bats are there enough bats? It looks like a lot of bats. Oh no! Oh boy! That looked like a 3, but holy moly! Rip is right. Wow. That looked like it was going to totally dominate. What was that? Was that a black mine? Oh, shit. I was like, this is just going to fall. The defenses are going to fall. Bam, bam, bam. He's going to drop his freeze. Bam, bam. And it's going to be done. But oh no. Oh boy. Ouch, Joey. Ouch. All right, monkeys. It's all going to come down to our defenses at this point. Was that a red? It was a red one. Yeah, it said no 3 for us. It said no 3 for us today. It said monkeys are going to end with a 10. And the question is, where will FWA end up? Number Juan. Hello, number Juan. Am I the best streamer ever? Thanks, man. Totally appreciate it, number Juan. I don't know if you're the Juan I know or not. If you're a different Juan. All right. What do we got here? Is this Juan? That's the question. Is it Juan? Yes, you're TQ Juan. Okay. Now, what are all of your other like favorite streamers gonna say when they find out that I'm the best streamer? That's what I want to know, Juan, because you have others that are like, you know, that think that they're your favorites. So, all right. This looks like not a triple by FWA AE. However, they had a triple earlier, and we have been just we didn't do a very good job on our percents this time around, you guys. This is going to be a loss for us. And ScoRpioNMoNkeyS Team 2 is going to be out of the playoffs of the Top Warriors Cup at the round of 32. Nice war by FWA. They beat us. Let's see. Let's see by how badly did they beat us. 10 to 11. We did not manage a triple. We thought Joey was going to be able to triple that thing. So it's the first time you understand all from American streamers. Ah, well, I am glad that you are able to understand me. Appreciate that. Flash, what's he saying? What's Juan saying? Juan is saying that so here, I'll just interpret this for you. What Juan is saying is that the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS are going to beat Zombie Doom tomorrow, and that it's going to be awesome. And it's a bummer that Christine the Mean is not streaming it, because then everybody would understand it. But oh no, I was not one of the invited streamers. Therefore, we have to listen to others stream the war. That's what Juan is trying to say. Hablas español? Not much. I am actually able to kind of decode it, but I don't really speak it. So, let's see. Zimix, rip if you didn't time fail. Dumb red bomb. I know, we could have won, but we did not. He does not speak Spanish. Okay. I'm not invited to my own war. I know. Oh, hey, Lucas, no crying. It's the No Crying Cup, and we don't want to get banned. There's no crying. You can complain. But no crying. Okay, good job. We're going to wrap up this war because the next one spins in 17 minutes and I have to get the paperwork done. So you guys lost for don't put Lando. Lando's in, Juan. Lando's going to be there. You just wait and see. You wait and see. And see Lucas, he's in here. Lucas will be there. Lucas and Lando, we're gonna take down Zombie Doom tomorrow. And I'm really glad though that Shide will be streaming it, because you have that other streamer that I don't like at all that streams in English. Okay, so here we go. ScoRpioNMoNkeyS versus FWA. Congratulations to FWA. You did a nice job. There was only one triple in this war. I am going to replay the triple. I won't replay any of the others. And after we replay this triple, we're going to do it on 4X. After we replay the triple, we are going to see which of the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS, Joey or Zim or Huts, did the best. Because whichever one of them did the best gets to play in the next war that is starting in 16 minutes. So, oh, we lost this war because we didn't put Lando. And Lando is on the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS Team 1 for Top Warriors Cup. So their team also has a playoff match, but not yet. You have to admit that this hit by Axie from FWA, this was a crazy plan with these dragons. I could not hardly decode what he was doing and it was just, it tripled. It was beautiful. So, Zim did the best, but he sucks. Okay, well, Pavel, we don't really talk trash about our teammates in my chat, so I'm not going to say that. No, Lucas, we're not going to talk trash about our teammates. We're just not going to do it. There's no need to. There is no need, because the numbers speak for themselves. Oh, yep, D-Money I can. I'll pop over there. So here's what's going on now, guys, is I have 15 minutes before the next war. I know you're just, oh, it's a meme. Oh. But how is an old female non-gamer like me supposed to know? All right, Flash, Zimmy, D-Money, Huts, Quaker. Okay. How am I supposed to know, like, what's a meme and what's not a meme? You know? Like, how am I supposed to know when you're actually being toxic and when you're being memey? And why is it okay to be toxic just because it's a meme? I mean, is it really okay just because it's a meme? It's okay to be toxic? I don't think so. All right. So what I have to do now is, because we have 14 minutes until the war spins. I have to do my paperwork. Oh, I don't. Actually, I don't have to do paperwork because we lost. Woohoo! So here's the silver lining about losing wars in many of these tournaments is you don't have to do the paperwork if you lose. All right, good try, guys. Oh, but we have to figure out who gets to play in the next war. So what I had decided, in the next war, if everybody shows up, I need one of Joey or Zim or Hutz. One of those three gets to play next if everybody shows up. And I decided that we were going to do this based on performance in this war. So let's see, how did everybody do? First of all, let's go to the defenses. On the defense side, the only one who got tripled is Superman. So that's not going to come into play. So on the offense side, Hutz had an 80% double. Zim had that 94%. That's going to put I think that's going to put Zim in. And then Joey had a 72%. All right, so the order that they get included in the next war will be Hutz number 1, Zim number 2, Joey number 3. So there we go. Let's see, what's going on here? We have, can you play? Lucas, you are on a different team, so you can't play in this particular tournament. Hard time is only toxic if necessary. Well, hello, Carbon Finn. How are you? You got kicked from ScoRpioNMoNkeyS. Well, you must have deserved it, Carbon. I mean, you know, we have standards in the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS. So, I think that you need to do a little bit of soul searching, Carbon, and really think through whether you really truly believe that you meet the standards that we're setting in the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS for, you know, both the rigor of our gameplay as well as our exceptional moral character. So just think about that. Yeah, and you can get back to us on it. Zim, okay. Zim, I think you're in the next one. Put Carbon in, you know it. Oh, you'll invite him back. Oh, come on. Let's pretend that you kicked him on purpose. It was fun for a minute to pretend that. Pavu, put him in. All right. Look at everybody cheering for. Oh, Hard Time is going to give Carbon the HT pass. Oh my gosh. You know, Carbon, not everybody gets an HT pass. So, you should feel special about that. SM doesn't allow 0-star wonders. Oh, okay, Pavu. That's true. HT was admiring Carbon's base and accidentally kicked. That could be. At least, as long as HT wasn't talking about his penis, it's probably a good thing. As long as there's something to distract us from that. Okay, so I don't have any paperwork to do on this, but and I know a lot of you really like it when I show the paperwork. So what we are going to do is I'm going to flip over to the account where the next war is. Okay, what's going on here? Put all of Huss in. Oh yeah, okay. Paperwork. You love the paperwork. Okay, I have to flip my screen over to the one. This is the one where the actual next war is. And I have to make sure that I have at least 5 people who need to be on the roster. So the roster should be Quaker, D-Money, Flash, yes. Should be RT if he shows up. So if RT is here, he gets to play. If RT is not here, then we would go Zim, and then we would go Hutz. So we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means if Joey's here too. So we have all that we need. RT will get to play if he shows up. If RT does not show up, he will not get to play, and we will put in Quaker, D-Money, Flash, Zim, and Hutz. Otherwise, it'll be Quaker, D-Money, Flash, RT, and Zim. All right, we got that figured out. Okay, what's going on here? Come on, we need a win for the paperwork. You're dying for the paperwork. Well, you know, here's since this doesn't spin for 10 minutes, you know what that means? It means I can do paperwork for 10 minutes. So let's do paperwork because you guys love the paperwork. I don't know why you love the paperwork, but like I have to tweet, and I have to update my stream info. So let's get our tweet action going, because you guys love to watch me tweet. It's like voyeuristically watching me tweet, right? Here we go. So this is our Twitter. This is our group Twitter right here. We're gonna tweet a picture that I made earlier of this one. And we are going to say Friday fun continues. Okay, I don't need all those caps, do I? Friday fun continues. A CML Facebook esports war versus at Splittergale. Splittergale. Okay, I need to kick off happy hour. Join us on stream to cheer for that SMK sting, like that. Okay. See, I'm doing paperwork. You get to see the paperwork. Carbon Finn says Humongous is jealous of Big Bertus. That's probably true. They all told Artie it's not for another hour. Poor Artie. I hope he shows up. Bertus OP is not a saying, it's a way of life. You do, Flash, you do need to win to get paperwork, although you get tweeting. So it's sort of like paperwork, it's just not as good as the regular paperwork. It's like minor paperwork. So now I have to go to my master spreadsheet and copy my info about my stream link so I can paste it in the tweet. Tweet. There we go. Friday fun continues. CML Fb esports war versus Splittergale to kick off happy hour. Join us on stream to cheer for that SMK sting. There we go. Let's tweet that. And let's copy the tweet. Copy the link to the tweet. Let's pop over to our Discord server. Go to the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS. Go to the general chat. Paste it in there. There it is. You guys love the paperwork. I mean, if I say that enough times, you'll come to like believe it, right? All right, let's pop this down here. You know what? I really hate that it embeds my stupid graphic every time. Like, I just hate that. I don't really want it to embed my graphic. It's like it takes up so much space in the chat, and what I really want people to see is the tweeting. All right, so while we're here, let's just make sure that nobody has posted anything they have not. That's bye-bye Discord. So we've done our tweet. Next, we need to pull up the info on this war. This is it right here. That's what I got to remember. All right. What do you do? Let's see. How do your eyes not hurt you? You have to use dark mode for everything. I don't know. I don't... Well, what was I not doing in... Oh, because of my Twitter? Maybe it was my Twitter. I don't know. So on my phone, it's all in dark mode. On the PC, though, it's so far away, it's fine. I don't know. We're gonna win? Oh, yeah, I think the ScoRpioNMoNkey should win. Zim, yes, you have a war at midnight tomorrow. Well, wait. Yeah, you do, because it's that, yeah, midnight tomorrow, there's another war. So week 1 of the CML Facebook esports tournament for this team 2, was delayed because there was a cyclone in India that knocked out a substantial amount of services to a big portion, and the tournament asked us all to delay those wars by a week. So you've got one today and then a makeup one tomorrow night. Zim. Did HG recruit Carbon for any leagues yet? It'd be like opening... Carbon is welcome to join us for leagues anytime he wants to. That is absolutely the case. Felix, hello. How are you, Felix? You need at least 80 Lalo to get it. Oh. We beat Ocean's Oasis with one of our clans in some tournament the other day. Alright, so the other thing we need to do is I need to reset my stream infos. We have 5 minutes. Okay, so we are going to reset my stream info here to say CML Facebook esports ScoRpioNMoNkeyS versus Splittergale. That definitely requires 3, 4, or 5 exclamation points. Copy that here, update them all. All right, so that is now done. So let's pop back over to my Clash screen. Uh-oh, why is it not showing you the one it's supposed to? There we go. Now we're on the right one. Now we will pull up this and we will get that challenge ready to send. Okay, did RT show up? Hot Superman Flash. There is no RT. I have no idea if it was the real OO. They uploaded your logo to one of the sites. Might not have been. German playoffs are at Tuesday and Wednesday. So Felix is talking about the German playoffs of something. But I'm glad to hear that, I guess. So I have to see who is... We are supposed to send the challenge to Splittergale. So we still don't have any RT. Looks like RT will not get to play today. Clans, search. Hashtag. 2PQ. Oh, we have to remember there are attack times on this one, which is not normal for this tournament, but I agreed with the opponent to do it because I'm streaming. 2PQYQVOYP. Oh, that's us. Ha! Forget it. Whoops. I guess I should search for the opponent. How many times has anybody else done that as the clan rep? I do it all the time. Sorry. Usually it's not so embarrassing. Yes, Danish clan war. They're really just Splittergale. Challenge. Let's see. 1560. Let's start with that. And we decided that let's start with everybody out and just put in the right people. Okay. So we decided I need Quaker in. Quaker. We decided I need D-Money in. D-Money. We decided we needed RT. RT's not here. We decided we need Flash. So of the last three, Zimix did the best in the last war, so Zimix gets in. And Huts did the second best. I'm sorry, Joey, you're out of this one. Oh, Joey wasn't in this one. Superman. Oh, Superman. How did Superman do in the last war? Crap, I didn't write down Superman. I better check Superman. Oh, Superman got tripled. Superman, so I flipped over to my other iPad here for a second to check out how Superman did, because I did not write Superman down. View map. My team. 66, yeah, so Superman doesn't get it either. Alright. So it is indeed Huts and Zim. So I got Huts, Flash, D-Money, Zim, and Quake. Now I'm going to do one last thing, and I'm going to check and make sure that those are all the right guys on the roster, because I get a little confused sometimes about who's rostered and who's not. So let's just check it. Let's just check it real quick and make sure I got the right roster. Quaker, D-Money, Flash, Zim, Huts. Yep, we're good. We are good. So send. 15, 1 hour. D-Money, Huts, Quaker, Flash, Zim. Looks good. 4 o'clock. We are right on the dot on time. We are kicking ass here. We are going to kick some ass here today. That's the intention. Okay, now I have to catch up on my chat. Finn is a closet monkey. I don't know if are you a closet monkey? That sounds dirty. Sorry. Just saying. Superman got, yeah, so Andy got tripled, I know. So the problem is his net star was a problem. Superman had a net star problem. Carbon Finn is making 100% making sense. All right, show me your diamond. Oh, I don't know what I'm missing out something here. You like our lineup orange? Awesome. Glad you like it. Humongous is expecting 3 triples. Okay, yeah, but we're up against a Splittergale. It's not like this is going to be a walkover. I mean, you have to be, we gotta, you know, have to be aware that we're up against a formidable opponent. Diamond encrusted Rolex. Show me 3 triples. Like, if you get, like, I mean, 3 stars is sort of like a diamond. Pavu is like, Pavu is demanding triples. So the question is, do we cave to Pavu's demands or do we triple despite Pavu's demands? Because I'm not sure. You're calling it a win, 12-11? I don't know. Humongous wants 3 triples, so that would be a 13. 5 triples. Toby Babe is living in La La Land. Hard Time did have 2 triples this one time in a Carbon Fin sub war. Pavu is the bench warmer. I don't know. He's sort of like... Pavu is somewhere between like trash talker and truth teller. I'm not sure which it is. Okay, so now I'm thinking through CML Facebook Esports Tour. I don't really have to do anything to get that thing started. I just had to spin it, and it is matched. We are good to go. So now I have to send a clan mail and tell them all what their attack times. Okay, I guess we'll let dog in, and then there are attack times. Because I agreed with the opponent that we would do attack times. Because as a streamer, the no attack times is ass. So 45, 35, 25, 15, 5. Somebody's going to have to go quick. All right. Perfect. We are good to go here. Babu is cold-blooded, so he doesn't actually warm the bench. That's kind of funny. Toby being kind of funny. That's really, really nice. All right, I'm just gonna send a little hello to our opponent here and say, hey, good luck. This one, here he is, and make sure that we agreed. We will go at 45, 35, 20, 55. They're gonna go at 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Okay, so we both go the same time at the end. I will give him a good luck, and I'm gonna send him a link to my stream. Got it. Good deal. So, let's see. Finn, tell the open mobile to get player cards, and I'm back at the card, flip it, and it shows clan history. Oh, that would be funny, HT. That'd be cute. Orange says I'm the best manager. I don't know about that, Orange. I try. I just try to, you know what I try is I try to let our exceptional players focus on playing. I'm not an exceptional player, I'm fine, but I'm not an exceptional player. And, but I am pretty dang good at organizing crap. So, you know, if you just kind of take your natural skills and use them like you can, then that's all we're doing here. All right. So now, unfortunately, because we have a set attack times, we know that there won't be any attacks until 45, and there are 10 minutes before the war actually starts. So what the heck am I going to do for 25 minutes with all y'all? I don't have any paperwork to do. So you're going to have to like amuse me with engaging chatter. Paperwork. I don't know. Do I have paperwork? I mean, you get the paperwork when you win. The problem is that we lost, and when you lose, you don't get to do the paperwork, or you don't have to do the paperwork. I mean, I could do a raid on my little tiny little, what is this, Town Hall 3? I don't play Animal Crossing. Do I want to tell you? I'm not sure at this point. Hard time if I want to hear about that again. It's just a lot to hear about. It's almost overwhelming in its poignancy. Turn on that Wii Sports Resorts. I do not even know what that is. Is that like something the e-thoughts do on streams? Like where they pretend to be exercising so y'all can ogle their boobs? Because that's probably not what I'm going to do. You can have a sword fighting session. Okay, that would work. I'd be fine. I should have seen Lex's stream last night. You were on the floor when Burtis was commentating. I did not see that. Did he have OP commentating? Do we need to get Burtis streaming? Is that what needs to happen? No, what e-thoughts do is polo dance. Okay. The mid-raid, he's like, what the heck is he doing? Well, I mean, that happens sometimes. You never, like, because sometimes you're like, what the hell is going on here? And if you commentate enough of them, you start to get to see some. But man, once in a while, something gets pulled out and you're like, I have no idea what's going through this attacker's mind. Oh, a 13B. I have seen a donut before, Orange. We have an unfortunate member of the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS clan who pulled out a donut and had earned that nickname of Donut until, indeed, he managed to triple again, and then he earned his way off of the donut. But, you know, you gotta watch out for the new nickname of Donut. Carbon pulled a donut. He's still the donut. No, we're not calling him Donut anymore. Alright, there's too much going on here. So, why did he change his name? Wouldn't you have changed your name after that donut, Toby? I'm assuming that was just a... I don't know. It does not seem logical. Pick that to gem box. Okay. Because I'm doing so much work on this Town Hall 3. You would change that name after the hit you just did half an hour ago. But see, you just changed yourself from Squiddy Squidoo to Toby. And the funny thing is, the other day, Toby Babe, I was thinking to myself, well, he used to have another name. What was it? And it took me a while to remember that you used to be Squiddy Squidoo. And that every time you showed up on stream, I said, Squiddy Squidoo, how are you? But now I remember. See, it took me a minute. And then I was like, oh yeah, Squiddy Squidoo. Well, because you became Toby Bay, and you're missing the second B. And Babe. Toby Babe. So that kind of took over from the Squiddy Squidoo. How are you? Yeah, that was a bummer, that donut he had. Well, Yeah, but it should have 3 B's. It should be Toby Babe. They call him the Cooler. They call him the Cooler. I do not know what that means. I do not know what that means. I do not know what that means. All right. I'm gonna like hide my screen a second and check the clan chat just to make sure there's not something that needs management. So just give me a moment here. Okay. All right, we're good. You better not be sneaking in paperwork. I was not. You don't want me to be hiding the paperwork from you. You guys really want full transparency around the paperwork. What reminds you of CODM? He cools off hot teams. Oh, that could be. Poor Toby Babe. Reminds you of CODM. Oh, the black screen. It should remind you of CODM. It's because that's what you see most of the time when you're playing CODM. You and your black screen. You know, I kind of think that there's a conspiracy in Call of Duty that has something that's a little bit wrong, because like there's like some sort of an issue that Call of Duty has with the Humongous and Hard Time duo. Because for Humongous, his screen always goes black so he can't see anything. And for Hard Time, when we're on Discord voice, it's always kicking him out so he can't hear anything. So one of them is blind and one of them is deaf. But you put them together and they carry me across those Call of Duty mobile maps all the time. So, all right. So, this, my friends, is going to be a ScoRpioNMoNkeyS versus, now it says Danish Clan War, but this Danish Clan War is just the name of the clan. These people are actually from the Splittergale. And I did not know this until I said, oh, hey, do you have a logo? Because I'll put it on my tweet graphics. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen here. I got to fix that too. I'll put it on my tweet graphics. And then he goes and he coughs up this logo of the Splittergale. I'm like, oh, you guys are incognito. That's the problem. All right, we got the Clash Masters League logo here. Let's just make that a little bit bigger. And then, maybe it's this one. There we go. And then let's replace this one. Let's go grab the Splittergale. There we go. Now we're legit. So they are really just, it's really the Splittergale, but they're warring out of this clan that's called Danish Clan War. So they named themselves that in the tournament because that's the name of their clan. But they're just really incognito. It's just DSG incognito in Danish Clan War. So of course, when they told me, you know, I was matched up against Danish Clan War, I'm like, I don't know who that is. And I asked him for his logo, and I'm like, jeez, it's the Splittergale. So kicking Hard Time from voice is great. I don't know. Maybe it's good. Maybe no, it's not great because usually yeah, it is great because usually he's in the middle of telling me again how he six-packed in a Carbon Fin subscriber war, which I've heard so many times now that it's okay if it kicks him out of voice. Tribe faced them in ESL World Qualifiers. They might rerun bases. They might rerun bases, Toby. This is true. All right, we are 15 minutes from the first attack. War map is set. Christine the Mean has to pee, so I'm going to take a really quick break and go do that. I'll be right back. I'm going to refill my water, have a little pee. Come, some say Finn. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, I'm going to be right back. I have to find my be right back screen. I'm back. I am going to briefly close the clan chat, or turn my screen off here, just to make sure everything's all right. I see that you are in here doing duels. Using up all the meanies. That's good. You should use the meanies. It is a pointless and purposeless stream currency, which can be used for nothing. I can't quite figure out why it even exists. You dropped your sword. All right then. I don't know if I want to hear about your sword. So let's talk a little bit about, let's put my screen back. And let's talk a little bit about what we're doing here today. So this, my friends, is the Clash Masters League Facebook esports tournament. So what is that? Well, most of the tournaments and leagues that we're in, that I'm aware of, most of them are coordinated through a Discord server. And but this particular one is coordinated through a Facebook group page instead. And so, okay, you want me to accept your duel? Sure thing. I always win. So this is coordinated through the Facebook page, and the Facebook page, see, I always win, Toby, that's the problem. So and I thought, well, this is really awkward, you know, because a Facebook page is like not very well organized for tournament things. As best I can tell, it's like a little awkward to use. When you're used to Discord, where, you know, you just set up channels, and some of them are information channels and some of them are chat channels. It's like very straightforward where you would go to look for things. And when you get to a Facebook page, the way it like queues up pages for you tends to be more like a news feed, and it's really kind of awkward for that reason. And so I was like, why would they be doing this? And I kind of assumed that Facebook was funding it or something. But I had just witnessed a little back and forth with one of the admins for it, who said that in some parts of the world, the internet is not strong enough or stable enough or something enough to reliably run Discord. And so there's clans that are able to play the game effectively, but they're not really able to participate in tournaments that are coordinated through Discord, because Discord is, I don't know, heavy requirements or something. And that Facebook is lighter, which I was surprised by, but that's what they were telling me. And so that the purpose of this tournament was to at least have something available for clans and clashers who are in areas of the world with less stable internet. So I thought that was interesting. And it kind of makes me a little more tolerant of some of the awkwardness of figuring out how do you actually coordinate a tournament on Facebook. So that's, I think, where this thing started. And there's been a fair number of clans that actually have dropped out of the tournament because they're irritated about the way I guess they're irritated about it being like on Facebook. Now, why is this thing not working? Sorry, my Facebook live stream appears to have paused for whatever reason. There we go. So that is like the premise behind the tournament, I guess, is it's esports, but it's coordinated through Facebook. Now, this is the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS Team 2 today that is up against one of 4 teams that Splittergale has. I'm not sure which rank or anything this one is, but Splittergale has 4 teams in it. ScoRpioNMoNkeyS also has 4 teams in it. This is our Team 2 up against whichever one was randomly assigned. And on our side of the map today, we have Flashy McFlash Flash, Mr. Flash, who has not been clashing as much lately as he used to be. So hopefully he is fresh and sharp and raring to go today. We have Mr. Quaker himself, Quaker, who, you know what, he, like his job a couple weeks ago, went back to work. And so we've seen a little bit less of Quaker recently. But Quaker, really, really solid attacker. We have D-Money, who is the guy in ScoRpioNMoNkeyS who does more tryouts than anybody else with potential recruits. We have Huts, and we have Zimix, and Huts and Zimix both made it into today's lineup because in the last war that we just had, they were some of the top performers. So hopefully we get actually neither one of them tripled in the last war though, so we are hoping for better than a repeat in this war. We're hoping for I'm hoping to see some actual monkey triples this time around. And every single one of these guys on this map I have seen triple before, so we know we are fully capable of pulling some triples out here. Now on the side of Splittergale, we have Scubaba, we have NSP, we have Rasmus Chan, we have Lass, and we have Margen, number 2. So that is the Splittergale lineup. Humongous' hit rate is at least 50% in the league. That is true because you tripled because you've been in 2 wars. In the most recent one, you tripled with your new meta Air Warden Walk Yeti Bat, which is the Wayib or something. Awiyib. Air Warden God, it's even hard to say this thing. Air Warden Walk Yeti Bat. It is like It's like, that's like a long, it's like a hard, it's like a, it makes my mouth hurt to say Air Warden Walk Yeti Bat, Air Warden Walk. There's something about that that's like, ties up my lower lip. So I don't really know if I like the Air Warden Walk Yeti Bat. It needs a better name than that. Floating Warden. Let's call it the Floating Warden Yeti Bat. Just wait till your barbs get pumped up. So the question for you, Lord Humongous, is you had not been in competitive play for a while when I just drafted you one day and said, dude, we need you. Have you enjoyed it? Have you enjoyed being in competitive tournament wars again? And if so, how the hell am I going to get you to get onto Discord so I can put you on more teams? Let's call it next time change. The next time change your warden hit. that would make total sense. Cammy DSG, hello. Cammy, are you on this map? Is one of these you, Cammy, from Splittergale? And am I saying that? I'm probably not saying that word right. Yeah, Humongous, that's just ridiculous. I understand you're saying it, I just think it's ridiculous. But okay. So Cammy, are you on this map? Are you Scubaba or NSP or Rasmus or Lass or Margin? Or are you here to spectate for your clanmates? We are hoping for a good war today. I did not realize that you were DSG until I asked for the logo, and I was like, ah, you're incognito DSG. It's not spying. It can't be considered spying, Toby Babe, because this is a public broadcast, or more or less public. You weren't good enough. Now I heard that Splittergale had 4 teams, though. Are you not good enough to be on any of the teams? I'm sorry if that's the case. If they 3, they join us, so it depends how much you want to keep them. Spectating, okay. That's fine. It's good to be a spectator sometimes. Well, let's just see how it goes. Yes, good luck to both. Borsting, hello Borsting. How are you, Borsting? You know, I'm wondering if, no, that's not you. Good luck to DSG, yes. Good luck to DSG, good luck to the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS. Let's have a good war. Let's have a good Friday war. You're on one of the teams. Okay, well, see, we have 4 teams also, Cammy. So, that's fine to be on, it's good to be on one and then to cheer on your teams for the other ones. So, this tournament does not have set war times, but the opponent and I agreed we were going to hit at set times, which will make it much more interesting for streaming. So the first hit should come from the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS at 45. So we're going to hit at 45. So ScoRpioNMoNkeyS will go on the 5s. The Splittergale will go on the at 40, 30, 20, 10. And then both of the same hits will happen at the 5-minute mark, the final hits from both sides. So I'll get to show all of them, except those final hits will end up jumping back and forth a little bit. So, Humongous loves so Cammy, what you don't understand or know is that there are members of the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS who think it's funny to watch me do the paperwork. So, you know, when you win, when you're the clan rep and you win, you always have to do some paperwork afterwards. If you lose, there's no paperwork. So this is a huge incentive for the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS to win because they want to see the paperwork. And if we lose, they don't get to see any paperwork. So it's sort of like a punishment for losing. It's like a no paperwork zone. So Humongous is all rooting for a win because he wants to see the paperwork. He enjoys watching me have to jump around between 14 Discord channels and such. All right, Mr. Huts. Huts going first. In the last war, Huts had an 80% double. Let's see if Huts can do better than that against Scubaba. Huts is starting out with a Warden Walk in at 12, a couple of Coco Loons, and a baby dragon. He has Yetis. A Yeti bat is his chosen attack strategy for this Skubaba base. Has dropped his king to help clear out that storage. Warden is now going to work on the town hall. It seems like it would take the Warden forever to take down a town hall. You know, he just doesn't do that much damage very fast. Now, it's fine, right? I mean, those healers, he might need a rage here. I'm not sure, but, you know, that war, it's just slow. It's like slow. That's a slow start to the hit. Yes, the Warden is on ground. Did I pronounce the name right? Okay, good. So we have all of the Yetis going in with some loons. Warden has nicely moved over. That town hall went down. I was watching my chat and I didn't see it. The clan castle, the defensive clan castle is out and poisoned. A whole heck of a lot of littles in there along with the dragon. This scatter over here is still up and is causing me anxiety. He tries to blimp out this inferno at 9 o'clock, but the blimp is taken down. There's a Tesla farm right there. That dragon is still up. That clan castle dragon is still up. And it makes me wonder, where's the queen? Where's the queen when you need her? She's off at the side doing something fun. On her own, she is not in there getting the work done. Now, in come the bats. So he's got 3 whiz towers and 3 freeze spells. That Royal Champ is still up. So she's going to shoot those bats down, but maybe one at a time. Let's see if he's got enough here. Is there enough with the bats to get through this? I kind of think no, not with that multi. Okay, we're going to go with no. Not going to be enough to get this done. He is going to work on a little bit of extra percentage, but it won't be very much. I think it's going to come in under 70. 22 seconds left. 68, 69. Yeah, maybe he'll get to 70. We'll see. It did look good. That scatter was kind of a problem. It did turn around fast. It kind of like suddenly... it looked okay, and then suddenly it looked not okay. Yep. All right, nice try, Huts. 69 for Huts. Who would have thunk it? Now, the Splittergale will hit at 40 per our agreement. So we can talk about the fact that Pavu eats Twix with a knife and a fork for 2 minutes. And I don't really know what's wrong exactly with eating a Twix with a knife and a fork. Except that they don't seem to like... It seems like it wouldn't cut very easily. Because he's classy. Okay. You know what? I don't actually know Pavu that well. So it's going to be hard for me to affirm or refute your accusations. Hard Time seems to have taken the slinging of low-level insults to the next level. Because next it's going to say something about knee socks, right? Like Pavu wears knee socks. That's my guess. This is the Hard Time's like on a roll. Is it true about the kiwi or is it true about the knee socks? These are master burns. If you say so, HT. He's got next level burns going on here. I don't know, HT. Only if you say so. Okay, CML, Facebook, Esports War, League War. ScoRpioNMoNkeyS, one of our 4 teams, versus the Splittergale, one of their 4 teams, in week 2 of the group phase. So we do not know how many weeks there will be in the group phase. We do not know the structure of the tournament, but we keep on playing because, damn it, ScoRpioNMoNkeyS and the Splittergale both like to war. War is good. War is fun. My understanding is that the Splittergale's got a big weekend of wars, and there's a lot going on for the monkeys too. So for the monkeys, we have groups participating in both the red. Oh, let's call the attack first. We can talk between. So we have NSP from the Splittergale going to hit Quaker. Oh god, this base. Okay, so we got the blimp coming in. The blimp, will it get the eagle down? Scatter shots. Eagle, clan castle. Okay, the eagle did go down. The scatters are both still up. This is an expected to be a hybrid attack. So the clan castle is going, well, okay, the queen's working through that. The poison was, she's like low on health there. I guess she's going to come back, but holy moly. That was kind of ballsy to not throw down a rage there. Alright, so queen raged up now with the wall breaker. We got some next level moves here with wall breaking. That'll take down that single inferno, and then she's probably going to step in and get the scatter. We'll see if she gets distracted with the king and the enemy queen and the champ. There's a whole bunch of heroes. The rest of that clan castle, I did not realize that they did not get a complete pull on the clan castle. Queen's gonna grab that cannon. What the hell is she shooting? I thought she was. It seemed like it took her forever to take that cannon down. It must have been some skellies or something. Enemy queen. Will they burn ability? Yes, the ability will have to go. And we have ice golems coming out. Now the hybrid is in from 7 to 8 o'clock. King is clearing trash on the right. Queen is still up over there messing around with those ice golems. Warden and Champ are in with the hybrid army. Got a nice kind of funnel set up here for that hybrid. First heal is down. We have Hogs and the Royal Champ and the Warden all in the Town Hall. That big bunch of expos tends to be kind of rough though on armies. We'll see how much is like left here once NSP finishes off this compartment. It kind of starts to, I've seen this base hit before and it starts to kind of peter out. So the thing that could save it, we still have champ ability, but the champ is now, yep, so champ ability is used right there. These healers over here are not doing NSP any favor by staying on, like what even is that right there that those healers are healing up? I mean, NSP's got to be pissed as hell because these healers are healing up like a couple of archers here. That is a bummer there, NSP, because who expects this to happen with your healers? I do not know. Oh my gosh, nice try. Nice try, NSP. That is a big bummer about those healers. That's a big bummer. Good try. Okay. So let's go back and see let's get caught up on our chat here. Pavu is wearing cutoff jean shorts. And bending himself over, and it's hot, and okay, whatever. You're a good fit for Golden X. Gold in your teeth. You know, Pavu, I don't know why you take this, really. I don't really know why you take all this. Rip that attack. Yeah, it was a nice try. It really was a nice try. Those healers on those archers was, oh, heartbreaking. I mean, really, I'm relieved from a ScoRpioNMoNkeyS perspective, but heartbreaking when you're the attacker. Yep, good percent there. So, Pavu drinks unsweetened Kool-Aid. I think I'm going to have to stop reading HT's insults. So let's just see how we're at. After one hit on each side, we had a 69% from Huts in the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS, 87% from Quaker. I mean on Quaker from the Splittergale. So Splittergale is ahead after one hit on each side. The next ScoRpioNMoNkeyS hit should be coming in the next half a minute. So this is good stuff. And I forgot what I was talking about in between there that I then had to stop talking about. It was like super important. And now I forgot what it was. It was totally super important. I was like I was going off on a little tangent about something. And then I couldn't finish the tangent because we had a hit. I've forgotten the tangent. You forgot the queen. Huts, 69%. Huts leads off today's series of wars with an 80, and then he finishes it with a 69. Nice try, Huts. Tangents. Tangents, rants. I had a tangent. Toby, what was my tangent about? I was going off on a tangent. Cotangent. Yeah. Tangents and cotangents. Sines and cosines. Secants. Can we get to a hypotenuse somehow? All right, Zimix. We got to Zimix, who is going to hit Lass. Zimix in the last war had a 94% double. So we have already popped up a Tesla farm right there at 7. Zimix sent in Coco Lund, took down that mortar. Zimix has got a queen walk. Well, maybe a queen charge. There are indeed some wall breakers here. Somehow Zimix is going to have to deal with this just nest of Tesla nastiness right here. Zimix appears to be doing a fine job of that. Throws down the king and takes care of that. So and Zimix just broke the wall. Next level wall breaker moves on display right here. So that queen will indeed step in and take his wall break. Isn't he fancy? Now we have the enemy queen right there too. So he's got a rage and he had to pop a freeze down to work through that enemy queen and keep his queen up. Yeah, it's got more wall breakers coming in and he's going to rage them right here. Oh, did they do what he wanted? Let's see. Alright, the queen has circled around. She's going to clear some trash and then she's going to go after these ice golems. That will take for literally ever to deal with 3 ice golems. In the meantime, Zimix has dropped his siege barracks at 9 for a funnel and the entire hybrid army in about 8:30. The first heal is down. The hogs have moved out of the siege barracks again. He is going to use his warden ability, covering both the town hall and an eagle hit. That was nice. The queen is now on the eagle. The queen is stepping in to take down the scatter. His last heal spell is down over this multi-inferno. There's hogs moving in everywhere. This is looking fantastic. Holy hot hit, Zimix. That, my friend, is why Zimix is in the lineup. This is a 3 all day. Zimix. That's the first triple I've seen from a monkey today. Nice job, Zim. Nice hit. That was fantastic, Zim. That was beautiful. That was lovely. I'm speechless over what a nice hit that was. It was very good. Your queen charge was like next level good, I thought. I thought it was just beautiful. So, good job. Hit rate went from 2% to 4%. I don't know about that, Toby, babe. I'm not at all sure that you're the one who should be talking about hit rates right now, my sweet friend. So, that was a very nice hit. And it now, after 2 hits from the monkeys, we have put up a triple. We were behind on percent, but Zimix has now put up a triple to, which is something that the Splittergale is going to need to answer. So it's nice to have a little bit of breathing room. It feels like a little bit of breathing room after we were behind on the percent. At least to be up by a star is something. So good job by Zimix there to keep us in it. So the Splittergale should be hitting now in the next 30 seconds or so. And we will see what they have to answer that triple. To answer the Zimmy triple. So the best thing about Zimix is when he shows up, he shows the hell up. The worst thing about Zimix is if you schedule a war before about 8 at night, he might or might not be awake. All right, we got Scubaba, who is going to hit huts. So this is indeed the second time I've seen this hut space run today. Oh no, Toby babe, Zim is not Yasin 2.0. That is a totally that's completely uncalled for. The scale of it is way off. All right, ScoRpioNMoNkeyS with a warden walk. And clearing some buildings over here with a baby drag, and appears to be going to Yeti bat huts. Looks like, at this point, it looks like he or she, ScoRpioNMoNkeyS, might be sending in a wrecker. Yeah. With all the troops behind, wreckering into the town hall. It's going to take out a couple of whiz towers and a scatter on the way. Question is, how far does the main push get? You know, one of the tricks with the Yeti bat is you don't have that many spells. Oh, so see, the wrecker is dead. So now what do you do when your wrecker is dead? This looks like the Lord Humongous hit I saw the other day where the wrecker died really early, but it was Yeti bat and he managed to Yeti bat anyway. So Humongous, this one might be a hit after your own heart. We'll have to see how it goes. Now, I'm a little concerned for ScoRpioNMoNkeyS. Is it possible that we're going to miss the town hall? Because, you know, bats to take down the town hall is not a very effective... Oh! Look at this. Oh, warden. I thought we had the warden. No, we do not have the warden. Okay, so will the champ go in to take down the town hall? Maybe that's why he kept the champ back. Yep, okay, so the champ will get the town hall. So ScoRpioNMoNkeyS will get it, and ScoRpioNMoNkey's still got the bats and 3 freezes. So I thought this was petering out, and now I think that this is a triple. So let's just see which is it. Is it petering out or is it a triple? Because it's looking kind of triple-y. Now, that's his last freeze, and there's still that whiz tower standing right there. Oh, and the scatter just went down. I don't know. The thing with the bats is sometimes they're great and sometimes they run out of gas. Alright, so the Royal Champ is dead, the bats are dead. Okay, this was a really nice try by ScoRpioNMoNkeyS. I think ScoRpioNMoNkey's wrecker ended a little before ScoRpioNMoNkeyS thought it would die, which happens a lot in Yeti bat. And he managed to salvage quite a decent percent here. But that is not going to quite get the job done. Good try, ScoRpioNMoNkeyS. Nice try. So what did Yasin do? Yasin never shows up. Yasin has a really hard time keeping track of his schedule. So there's been many, many, many wars where I have to like double book somebody else to cover for Yasin, because he may or may not be there. He has trouble keeping track of his schedule. His warden was on the ground. So Humongous, you would have called that a triple if he had done the air warden walk? That could have been. He did RC, Pabu. Yeah, I was missing the RC as an option. I was like, oh shit, that's going to be a single. But nope, he got it. So he did lose the wrecker. Losing the wrecker was kind of the problem, I think. But it was a nice recovery. He came up with a good percent. So, you know, at this point, ScoRpioNMoNkeyS are up by a star, but the Splittergale is up on percent. So we're tied for hits, and there's still plenty of war left. And I'm not gonna. This is way too soon to call the war. The Splittergale, you've been putting up very nice hits. A little bit of unlucky, I think. Now, of course, I'm a little biased, but Zimix's hit was beautiful. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what the rest of the war unfolds. How it unfolds for the remainder of the war will be interesting. I really, really do appreciate that the Splittergale was willing to do attack timings. You know, the tournament does not require it, but when you're streaming a war, it is way more interesting if we can alternate. Uh-oh. Lucas is holding his head. He does not like something. What does Lucas not like? Do you not like it that Zimix is apparently beautiful? Zimix had a beautiful hit, Lucas. Did you see Zimix's hit? I'll re-show it at the end, because Zimix had a beautiful hit. Well, Zimix tripled. See this triple on the map right here? That's all Zimmy. So we'll show it. I'll re-show it at the end. All right. So were we supposed to go again? Yes. So Flash is in on NSP. Flashy McFlash Flash also planning a hybrid. So Flash is trying to blimp something out. Did he really want his blimp to go in right where he put it? Was that his intention? I do not know. Will he get the Inferno down? He got the full clan castle pull, but will that Inferno go down? I think not. I'm not sure what his intention was with that blimp. It seemed like an odd angle. Sometimes hard to tell what he was planning and whether or not it worked. He did get the clan castle pull, but normally you wouldn't waste a whole blimp on that. So clan castle's out. Queen is taking it down. We've got the poison. Witch is sitting there in the poison, being witchy, and she's dead. The king and baby dragon clearing trash at 3 o'clock. Looks like Flash is expecting his queen to charge in and take down the town hall. I think that will probably happen. It does indeed happen. He sends in a bonus minion. I don't know why that was. Someone's got to explain that one to me. Alright, and a whole bunch of wall breakers. He is trying to get his queen further in there. I don't think he got as many walls down as he wanted. She will take down at least one of those expos. So the sweepers are causing all kinds of havoc for his queen's healers. We have the hybrid army that came in at 3 o'clock. It kind of is, some of it's moving towards the center and some of it's kind of staying outside. The warden ability was used. His royal champ still has full health. He's got miners around the perimeter, hogs and the royal champ in the middle. That second freeze spell, last freeze spell is down. The enemy queen is being kind of a problem for his royal champ. So royal champ now dead. We do have a couple of well, he had a healer down there on these miners. That healer is now dead. So we've got healers, or sorry, miners that are going to take out some percentage on the perimeter. There's not enough left here to do much more damage in the core, though. The warden will run out of gas here. I mean, yeah. So warden's now down. We're going to be at 70-ish. 70. Will we get more than 70? Or will we just be at 70? We will stop at 70. Nice try, Flash. Not quite enough to push all the way through that. Alright. So, let's see. Zim is beautiful. Yes, he tripled. You know I have a special fondness for anybody who can triple. I had the same question, Lucas, about that angle. It was odd. I don't know what I think he meant to do something else with the blimp, and it seemed odd. So, showing old replays of popular clans that fall are a great way to absorb negative energy. Watch what we do with the shadows. What are you doing in the shadows? They're monkeys. They throw poop at each other. Hello, Hoffy Poo. How are you, Hoffy Poo? Alright, 3 hits from the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS, 2 from Danish Clan War. We are, which is the Splittergale, we're ahead by a star. We are not doing nearly as well on percent. Our percents have not been fantastic here. So, Flash put up a 70, Huts put up a 69. Luckily, we have this triple by Zimix that has us ahead on the star count. So, I'm not fully, like, are you comfortable after 3 hits with one being ahead on stars? Well, you'd rather be ahead on stars than not. But it's looking a little, I mean, we're precarious. Our lead is precarious given the strength of the Splittergale hits at this point. So this is week 2 of the Clash Masters League Facebook esports tournament. The Splittergale has 4 clans in it. This one tried to be incognito and go under the name Danish Clan War until I asked for their logo, and now we know the real truth. This is our, and this is what, so both clans have 4 teams in it. So this is one of their teams against one of our teams. And we now have Lass, who is going to hit D-Money with a Yeti. I believe we'll call this a Yeti Smash. A Blimp is in. The Blimp will probably get that scatter down. Will the Blimp do much more? Maybe the Blimp won't get the scatter down. Yeah, okay. Blimp got the scatter down. Was that all that Lass needed out of the Blimp? Potentially, yes. Based on the angle that Lass sent the Blimp in, it seems like that might be all the attacker was hoping for. So I think the Queen is chasing the Royal Champ, and she may... I mean, I assumed that Lass wanted the Queen to go over there and try to grab the Town Hall. That does not look like it's happening. So Lass will probably have to send the Yetis in without the healers on them. And see how much of this base you can take down with the Queen circling on the outside there. Definitely will get the Town Hall. 2 jumps, so a fair amount of access to the base with 2 jumps. There's a lot of... like, you can get to everything. So if the troops can manage... okay, now we got the healers over, and they're going to die under that Inferno, but at least for a bit they'll help out. Access to everything with those 2 jump spells. You know, with Yetis, you just never know. It looks to me like it's petering out, and it looks to me like this this scatter over here is going to be a problem, but it is indeed targeting the champ. So, alright, so the attacker has 2 super gobs and a couple of regular gobs and a freeze spell left in the comp. But the main troop push is all dead, so at this point it's a matter of putting up some percentage points. Alright. So I'm catching up on my chat. RT, you missed the war. Powerhouse is back, that's nice. His warden was on ground. Yes, nice try, Lass. It looked good until suddenly it didn't. That's kind of how it goes with Yetis, I think. Nice try. Yeah, the AQ definitely did not go the way that Lass wanted the AQ to go. She chased that Royal Champion and went off on her own little tangent. But the way that base is set up with those 2 jump spells gave you access to everything. So had that Queen gone the right way, I'm calling that a triple. So good try by Lass. We'll say that. So let's see what's left here. We're tied at 3 hits each. 7 stars for the Monkeys, 6 for Danish Clan War. The Zimix has put us in the lead. The Splittergale, Danish Clan War, is ahead on percent by 2 whole points. So they are pretty dominant, actually, in the percents that they've been getting on their attacks. Luckily, we are up by a star, so I'm not going to say we're breathing easy, though. You're a bench warmer. Well, RT, you would have been in the lineup if you'd been in the clan. But we had extras, so it really wasn't that big of a deal today. Some days it's a big deal because we don't have any extras, but we had extras today. Alex Mighty. Bench warmers are the better players. How is Alex Mighty today? How is Alex Mighty's push to the top of the Dutch leaderboard? I think it's the Dutch leaderboard that you're trying to get to the top of, if I remember right. Well, but see, Pabu, you claim that you warm them, but earlier we discussed that you were cold-blooded and therefore the bench never gets warm. I'm fine, thanks, Alex Mighty. I do like some Friday afternoon war fun. It's just good. It's a good way to like start the weekend. So for me, it's about 5 in the afternoon, and I think it's a good way to start the weekend. This is our second war in a row for the monkeys, and I'm delighted to be able to cast it. And actually, this is a good one too. Splittergale is a good opponent. So let's see. So number 4, hit number 4 from the monkeys will be by D-Money, and D-Money is bringing. Well, he's got dragons trained up. So what exactly is D-Money going to do with these dragons? We're popping some loons in. We got the king. So he found a Tesla, some Teslas up top here. I don't know if that's causing him to change his plan or not. This would appear to be some kind of a Sui Heroes. I think you call it Sui Heroes with an ice golem, although like where exactly you would define the difference between Sui Heroes and Kill Squad starts to get to be a little muddy. But the heroes are going in with a couple of troops. He did effectively break the wall. The queen is going to walk in. The clan castle is pulled. The first scatter is down. D-Money is kind of deploying his loons here one at a time. So he must be having some precise targets or plans for those loons. I'm not sure he got what he needed there. I think he wanted that archer tower down. No, now we have loons up at 12. Tell me that D-Money is not planning to drag this thing from 12 to 3 and skip the town hall. Somebody please reassure me that that's not his plan. So Blimp coming in over the scatter. He rages it. Takes the scatter down easily. E-drag. Alright, well we might get the town hall from there. How are we going to keep our drags from all going up to these huts and stuff? Or, barracks. Okay. That'll work. He's funneled them in. He's got his warden there with them. I am wondering, like, okay, his royal champ is in there too. So she's throwing her spear. Dragons, as usual, would prefer to not go to the town hall. And I think she is now dead. So we really need some dragons to go take out that town hall, please. Please? Take the town hall, please? Come on, come on. Yeah, okay. Okay, there's nothing left here. Nothing to see here but a D-Money single. I mean, I don't want to call it too early, but that's a D-Money single. Yeah, just skip the town hall. Yeah. Oh, D-Money. That's a bummer. So now after 4 hits, we have 8 stars and 63.8% damage. We are going to be behind the 8 ball here. Lucas, I do not know. Yeah, that kind of did hurt. It was a rough one. Hustle, hello, Cammy. Yeah, it was a rough one. That was a rough hit. I was kind of wishing that he would have figured out how to ensure the double by going for the town hall earlier in the hit. But DSG is back in it again. Yes, DSG, you know, sometimes the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS, we shoot ourselves in the foot. You know, what can I say? Shouldn't be doing that in a one-hit format. Yes, okay, thank you. That was a bummer. That was a big ouch. Big ouch. But D-Money might be on stream. D-Money, good try. I think we need to think about making sure we get the doubles. That was pretty ambitious from where you came from on that plan, I thought. Not that I can do better. I'm not claiming that at all, but it looked pretty ambitious. All right, so Danish Clan War, DSG to Splittergale should be coming in about 17 seconds. Maybe we'll get lucky and either Flash or Zimix will defend for a single. Maybe Maybe you can hope that the psychological game leads the Splittergale to get cocky and decide that they want a triple, and they're gonna go all out for it, and maybe they'll take a single too. You can always hope. All right, so Rasmus Chan gonna hit Zimix with Yetis. You all like your Yetis, don't you? There's a lot of Yeti action today. Warden Walk. Couple of sneaky gobs doing a little bit of damage to some of the outbuildings. We have the Warden clearing stuff. We have the King popped up here, clearing trash buildings. That Tesla just popped up. I don't think it's going to be any problem once he uses his King ability to take it down, though. All of the Yetis coming in on the corner. It would appear that Zimix has odd little openings in his walls, so the attacker, Rasmus Chan, has seen this and is using those to great effect. Clan Castle is out and poisoned. Town Hall down. Warden ability used. Jump spell in. Now, this siege barracks was kind of dropped in a little bit late down here at 7. Still has Yetis up on the Inferno up there. Queen is still under heal. I believe the Royal Champ he still has on the tray. I suspect if he's living right, he's got hogs in that siege barracks and he'll pop the Royal Champ down with it, is my guess. So there's the, yep, so the hogs and the champ come out, take down that single. He'll probably drop his heal here, is my guess. He got lucky, and that Yeti is tanking that scatter shot. This, to me, this is feeling kind of like a 3 to me. This is feeling rather triple-y. It still has that Royal Champ ability. Still got his Queen up. Some hogs. They're kind of, I mean, it's starting to peter out a little bit, but there's just not that many defenses left here. Yep, 35 seconds should be adequate time to clear the remaining buildings. And Rasmus Chan puts up a lovely triple for DSG. I'm very disappointed that Rasmus Chan has put up a lovely triple for DSG, but we do need to admit that this was a lovely triple. Very nice job, Rasmus Chan. Yeah, it was beautiful. I'm going to say not quite as beautiful as Zimix triple, but beautiful nonetheless. That is a rip for us. So 8 to 9 with the percent difference. The question is, if we triple the last one, and how badly do they need to double the last one for us to still win it on percent? And I can't do the math. Somebody else would have to do the math. But it looks to me like it's all riding on Quaker. It's all riding on Quaker, and Quaker pulling a triple out to save the day, and Margin managing some sort of a sad screw-up. Is it 74? Is that all? So if Quaker triples it and they get a 74, we'd still win? Is that, you did that math, HT? They would need a 70% double. Okay, so see, it's not out of reach yet. Quaker can triple. We've seen Quaker triple a bunch. So that's a, it's not out of reach. And 74% or 70%. Let's see. They've put up an 83. Okay, well, 70 would be substantially lower than anything else they put up. But it's not out of the question. Sometimes raids go haywire. So let's just, you know what? I'm not hoping they fail. I'm hoping that we win. But it would be nice to win. But, I mean, honestly, at this point, it's hard for me to say that we deserve it. You know, Zimix had a beautiful hit. I'm going to give Zimix credit for the beautiful hit. But some of the rest of ours have not been quite as good. And I think kind of overall, if you look at the percents that have been put up, it feels to me like the Splittergale's done better. Okay, 5 minutes left. We have, let's watch Quaker for a little bit, and then we'll pop over to Margin. So Quaker is, okay, he's got a Velk, he's got a hybrid trained up. What's this Velk all about in his comp? So Loon takes down that Archer Tower. He finds a Tesla up top. His queen is moving in a little bit. Healers, fine. So the queen walk is there. He does have wall breakers in his comp. Let's see where he decides to use those. That single Inferno has locked on. He uses her ability, so he did not want to freeze for whatever reason. And now he's freezing it now. So those loons, I guess he wants the loons to go in and take down that single Inferno. And they do not. He does not get the single Inferno down. Yet. Okay, we'll go with yet, because that wall break did work. If the queen goes in and takes that thing down. Alright, now does she go in again and take down the eagle? This Quaker has a fancy plan here, and it's working so far. So out comes the clan castle, and it is poisoned. We've got a P.E.K.K.A, or the siege barracks, at 3 o'clock. And then a hybrid army coming in from 2 to 3. All of those troops are in. I don't see his champ, but she might be in there and I missed her. Oh, there she is. So the champ, he held her back and put her in at 4. The hogs from the siege barracks are now out. Heal spell is down. We are like waiting a long time to go after this town hall. Are we not? Are we thinking we're gonna get this town hall? I mean, yeah, okay, we are gonna get that town hall. It's gonna be tight though. Alright, there we go. So we got the town hall. This does not look like it's tripling, however. So let's pop over and see what is happening on Flash's base at the same time. You wonder if Margin's coming in with a Lalo. It would appear that Margin came with a Lalo. We did not see all of it. A scatter shot and a couple whiz towers. No spells left. Is there enough to get through it? It's going to be close. It is not. I think there's not enough here to get through this. I think that this Royal Champ will go down and Margin will have a nice high percent double, but not a triple on Flash. Good try. Good try, Margin. So, yes, the end of this war is going to be, well, they did beat us by 1 star, Burrs, but they also beat us pretty substantially on percent. I mean, there's a whole 10-point spread on the percent there. So that's a pretty significant, percent spanking on the monkeys. So Danish Clan War, Splittergale is going to take this one. One of their teams in the Clash Masters League Facebook esports tournament will win this round against one of the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS teams. So Zimix, I will re-show both triples. So let's start. Zimix both tripled and was tripled. So let's watch Zimix's triple first, and then we'll watch the other triple back. There were only two triples in the war. So I'm gonna pop this replay on double time so you all can see it. But Zimix had a beautiful queen charge at the beginning of his hit here. So Margin is mad with Lalo. Yeah, there was a nice high percent there. We didn't get to see the whole thing, but it had a really good percent on that. Oh, they beat your team as well, Bursey. So Zim, build you a base. You need a new one. Zim got tripled. But Zim did triple. So, I mean, why? And this queen charge was nice. I mean, this was a nice... The queen, she did a lot of work and stayed alive through a lot of this attack, which helped. She goes in and she takes down this eagle, and then my recollection is steps in and takes down that scatter, and just, it was just very well executed, I thought, Zim. So, that was a nice hit by Zim. One of the 2 triples in the war. Good job. And the other triple we had in the war was by Splittergale, who tripled Zimix. We will replay that one as well on double. A Yeti hit. Started this thing out with the Warden Walk. So this is Rasmus Chan, who tripled Zimix with a Yeti hit. Zimix has these screwy openings in the walls there that Rasmus Chan took great advantage of, I thought. So he took great advantage of that, which then, you know, the jump spell gets you to a lot of the critical defenses on this base. So yeah, your walls are screwy there, Zim. But Rasmus did a nice job of reading this. Did a really, he had a good hit. Sometimes he has a good hit. So good try, monkeys, and congratulations to Splittergale on the win. That was a solid war. It was fun. It was close for at least most of it. So I hope that everybody had a good time with this war. I had fun watching it. I really wish we had won. And if we had won, there would be paperwork. But we did not win. So there will be no paperwork. Because I don't have to do the paperwork. Rasmus has to do the paperwork. So there you go. There you are, Rasmus. I think it's you that I've been negotiating with, right? So you need to do the paperwork. I don't have to do the paperwork. In this particular tournament, you know, they want you to take a screenshot, and then they want you to actually edit it and put the text right on the screenshot, like week whatever, group whatever, which is kind of an extra bonus pain in the butt. So the silver lining on the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS not winning this war is that I don't have to do that, and we have to let Rasmus do it. Good game to Splittergale. Congratulations on the win. And Zimix, nice triple by Zimix, and nice triple by Rasmus. So it was a fine war. It was a fun war. Bummer we didn't win. We'll get the next one. And that's it. So we are now, I'll just give you guys the status update. This was week 2 in the CML Facebook esports war for this team by ScoRpioNMoNkeyS. However, this team did not get to play week 1 because our week 1 opponent, Indian Warrior, is in an area in India where they had a cyclone come through and lost all their services for a while. And so the tournament asked us to reschedule that. So our week 1 war for this team will actually be tomorrow night at midnight Eastern. And so I don't really know what our record is going into this because we didn't have the first week number. So we're 0-1 as of right now, even though it's week 2's war. So anyway, thank you everybody for joining me today. I had a good time hanging out with you all. I hope to see you here next time. If you are a monkey, this is a busy weekend for us. Busy. Well, Zimix, you'll be awake at midnight. Don't even pretend to me that you're not awake at midnight. I know you are. So this is a busy weekend for us. So what do we have this weekend? Let's just pull up our calendar, shall we? And I will show you our calendar. I think we'll pull it up. Where did my calendar go? Oh, there it is. So let's pull up the calendar and we'll see what's happening. When I go to the PC screen, we'll find it eventually. Eventually I'll find it. Here we go. So when I look at the calendar for what's going on tomorrow, we have the Clash Masters Blue Wave Wars starting at 8 a.m. So there's a team that are playing in the Clash Masters tournament at 8 a.m. tomorrow. If we keep winning those, we would have wars at 8, 10, and noon Eastern time for the Clash Masters Blue Wave. We have the No Crying Cup round of 16 and round of 8 tomorrow afternoon. So in the round of 16, we will be beating Zombie Doom. And in the round of 8, we will be beating somebody else. So stay tuned for that tomorrow afternoon. And then overlapping with that, we've got a different group of ScoRpioNMoNkeyS in the Clash Masters event, the Red Wave, happening at 4, 6, and 8 p.m. wars if we win the whole thing. So that's tomorrow. And then on Sunday, we are in the esports square tournament. That is all set up. We've got a Top Warriors Cup round of 32 playoffs for our number 1 ScoRpioNMoNkeyS team. We've got the Fury Cup round of 16 playoff versus Happy Clan. And then we have the semifinals and the finals where the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS will win the No Crying Cup. So that is all that's going on this weekend for ScoRpioNMoNkeyS. A bunch of different teams going out into a bunch of different tournaments and winning a lot of stuff. So am I streaming those? Well, Burzy, some of these probably. So this Blue Wave and this Red Wave, maybe. It depends a little bit on how things go with the No Crying Cup and I don't know. I might be streaming some of these blue and reds. I will not be streaming No Crying Cup. No Crying Cup has their own streamers. So to watch the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS, you're going to want to tag Shide. Shide will be streaming the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS Wars for No Crying Cup tomorrow when we beat Zombie Doom. This esports square, I think that is hosted by a French streamer. So I will not be streaming that tournament at all. Top Warriors, Creekor is streaming that war for us. Fury Cup, oh wait, maybe I'm doing the Top Warriors. I have to figure this out. I might be doing one of these. The Fury Cup, I think Creekor is streaming that one for us. They didn't really want me to do it because apparently I'm biased. So anyway, there we go. So I'll be streaming some things. They can't cry about you streaming their wars. Yeah, well, I know, but they do. There are some boats that you want to rock, and there's some boats that you don't want to rock, and I just don't want to rock that boat. It's kind of like, you know, there's certain people that I want to fight with, and there's other people that I don't. So, we're just not going to fight with that one. That's my plan. So anyway, busy weekend for the monkeys. Stay tuned. Let's win some. Oh, and I even forgot. See, I even forgot about the fact that you have to scroll down here because I forgot about this one that's happening at midnight. And probably AJ will stream that one is my guess. Because it was like below the bottom. So we have a lot going on. We have a lot going on this weekend, monkeys. So stay sharp. Actually, stay sharper because we'd like to win some of these things. And thank you everybody for joining me today. I had a good time, and I'm hoping to see you all next time. This is Christine.